Hello and welcome to part 19 of the walkthrough for Black Myth Wukong. Still going strong in chapter 3 here. As you can see, this is where we left off at from the last episode. We're going to go on up here and find out what that fuss was all about. Alright. So, I did die here. I made a foolish mistake, so I just clipped it out for time purposes, but just stay aggressive on this guy, and you're going to be just fine, as you can see what I am doing right here. I was taking it a little easy on him, kind of playing the defensive role, but defense didn't really work with this boss, so it's best to just get a little stuck there. It's best to just be aggressive with this guy. Don't give him any time to breathe, you know? And when I say stay aggressive for this fight, I mean it because he is not going to let up on you, as you can see. So be as aggressive as you possibly can. Now, one thing I've discovered through playing Black Myth Wukong is that sometimes you can use your immobilize at the wrong time and an enemy will be stuck in the air. If the enemy is stuck in the air, just charge up a heavy attack while you're waiting for them to come back down. You're going to do just as much damage either way. Alright, so we just about have this wrapped up here. Just make sure we finish him off. Alright. Macaque Chief is down again. He is very upset. He's very mad. But we don't care. Maybe he shouldn't have attacked us. Alright, we got a little cutscene here real quick.
Dark-furred, devious-natured, hunting that Gwai is no simple task. You do have some skills, but this land bites with the cold. Lack of readiness could be your undoing. Our reunion is destined. And so is my role to teach you this little trick. I am extraordinary, as is my flame. It shall help you in need, be it injury, weariness, or frostbite. Beast or Yaogwai, none shall dare to draw nigh.
Okay, so now you have the spell Ring of Fire. Very useful in many different situations. I will not be using that through this playthrough. It's definitely helpful. I'm not going to say that it isn't. Grab this chest right here. It's just, it has its uses. It's very situational. There's a couple of quests that require you to use that. Just go ahead and take these dudes out. I just find that with this particular build, the immobilize is much more helpful to me than Ring of Fire. But do what you would like. This is just a base to get you through the day. We're just going to keep going on up through here. And we're going to get another cutscene here in just a moment. Now, there is a shrine in this area, however, you're forced to do this first. So it could be a losing situation, like it was for me, full disclosure, because I was already lacking a bunch of stuff before I even got to this point. So, just hang back here and watch this cutscene for a moment.
Admiral, why so stubborn? Keep at it. You could melt into blood and pus.
Darling, come on. It's perfectly cool in here. Join me inside. I've been dance practice with you.
Such humor, Admiral. Let go of your stubbornness and I could request Master to set you free. Then I'd be open to joining you.
Oh, I don't deserve you. That old bastard has really made good use of Wukong's relic. Even you left your courtier bend to his will. Yet my ears tell me that the destined one has stopped the money wheel. Pity. Reckon it won't be your master who unlocks these metals eventually.
These gold symbols are made by our Grand Master. And you think a puny monkey can go beyond that? Turtle General. How could you know he's here below?
Turtle? Snake? Who cares? I caught a whiff of monkey stench familiar enough for me to sound my welcome.
Master valued your talents. He kept you alive beneath the pagoda for your own good. How ungrateful. Evidently, you just don't deserve the ecstasy of the New West.
Alright, so the fight always starts the same. Just avoid the electrical bolts. And then go in for some hits. I will say that before this, I had some mind cores that I neglected to spend. So I did go and spend up some mind cores and get my shock resistance up a little more. I'm pretty sure that's why I was able to complete this fight. So, once again, it's not anything too ridiculous here. We're just doing the same stuff. It's, you know, get your immobilize out, do your charged heavies. When there's an AoE coming from the sky, unlock from the boss, and then run. Run around on the ground. It's so much easier if you unlock from the boss when there is anything coming down from the sky, unlock from the boss so you can get away from it. And there will be a couple more bosses that will do the same thing, and all you have to do is unlock and then run around. You'll see it. You'll see it. So just keep working on her. Get those charged heavies out. You're doing a ton of damage already by now. The vessel that you obtained in Chapter 2 also works here very well. It will stun the boss just briefly, enough for you to get in a good attack. Alright, and perfect dodge these. Alright, so again, take off your target lock so you can easily dodge all of these bolts that are coming to the ground. Alright, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with your game or your screen right now. It's just this is part of the boss fight here. Alright, just keep getting those perfect dodges away from the bolts. And watch out for the dragon as well. Alright, you can notice that she does get a little bit stunned after she does a big attack like that. That's a good time to go in and get some hits out of her. Try not to get caught by that. That one's devastating. That one's devastating. Watch out for the dragon. Alright, mobilize, charged heavy. Red tide's out. Try to finish this up. Alright, get that follow dodge with a heavy attack and finish it up. Wrapped it on up. And then it's the Yaowai Queen down. We'll get a cutscene real quick. I'll see you in just a moment.
Still, though, you'll never crack the gold symbol.
Alright, we got a new NPC friend here. Looks like they fell.
What took you so long? Constipation? I was nearly cooked alive in there. Move it. Blasted eyesore. Wasn't even worth my second glance back in the court. That same look again. A furry coat and a pinched face. Luck's all you've got. Great, another mute. Whatever. Let's not dally. Now the turtle and I have shared a few tales.
Okay, so from the battle, you got a mind core, and you get the long pearl.
He told me that once we gathered all 6 relics, we could bring Wukong back.
Once you have control, you can move a little faster here. You're kind of stuck moving at that pace for a sec. Alright, so we're going to go back and find the shrine first. The shrine is very important to this area, as we will be back and forth from it a couple of times in the next episodes or so. So go ahead and rest and reset everything. You can see we have some more armor we can craft. We have the long scale battle robe set. We're going to go ahead and craft all of this. We'll be dealing with a lot of like shock damage here, so this is definitely going to be helpful. Okay, just looking over some masks here. See if we get some more defense. I think we're gonna finally craft the what is it? The heck was it called? Yeah, the insect hat. Yes. Insect hat has a lot of defense. It's very, very good at this stage in the game. I recommend, getting it, using it as soon as possible. Now, as you can hear, there's another secret boss in this area. We'll be dealing with that eventually. Just going to go over here and look around. Make sure you thoroughly explore the area. Grab this right here. The Jade Lotus Pill. Increase your maximum health. This enemy here. Just a few low-level enemies. Nothing you need to seriously be worried about here. At least not yet. We do have a couple of formidable bosses coming up very, very soon. Alright, back away from that one. So now we got this area all done. Gonna head back to where we came from. Right, it's just a beautiful, beautiful scenery here. As you can see, riding on the back of Mr. Turtle. Alright, down there, you can see a statue. We're going to go investigate that soon enough, just not right now. We need to do a couple of other things first. That opportunity will be there until a certain amount of time. I don't know if it ever actually goes away, to be honest. But we will be visiting that shortly within the next episode or so. Now, you'll notice in this walkthrough, I have, walked past many of these orbs and just didn't get to them. It happens. You'll probably miss some stuff too. But try your best not to. It's not detrimental to get the orbs, but it definitely helps. It's a refill on the gourd and gives you more will. Not like a complete refill, just a use. As you could see right there. We went from empty to one use because there was one orb. If it's two orbs, you get two uses, and three, so on. You get how this works. Golden Lotus. And then we're just going to keep exploring this area here. The most important things are the chests and where the pills are and everything like that. Those are some of the most important things. The ingredients are really important too. It's just you'll miss a bunch of orbs. It'll happen.
No more dawdling, boy. My old friend. You must have had it rough
All right.
all these years in
So
this
now we're
shithole.
going to be heading to the next part of this area.
Take down that blast
It's just going to be a cutscene, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Easy there. Easy. I hear you. Dead or alive, all suffer the same. You'd be better off staying a stone. Come on, cut the whips and wines, will you? You're too old for those. Yes, stop the sobbing. Stay
Yes,
here and
yes. Quit your crying.
drink for your sake, pal.
Alright, so we're going to go over here to the shrine and rest. Well, first I know there's an orb over here, so I'm going to go grab that. We're going to take out some enemies too. And as you can hear, your friend is helping you now. This will be very useful for the upcoming next couple of episodes. So again, I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so very much. Make sure you rest, replenish, reset the area, and we'll see you for episode 20 here in just a minute.